this is a long song. Oh. That's nice. So we got a crash. This time the debugger was nice and tells us exactly where. It seems like it didn't happen at the first iteration. Oh, it did. No, it did not. This is the second iteration. I is 1. And yeah, it's okay. Let's look at this line and see what's touching that's sensitive. Well, it's just the if statement, so there's only one place where you can have a memory violation. This is a pointer, and M window A index. Well, yeah, I would look to see what that is. M window A index is 1, and it probably should be 0. It probably should be 0, because this seems like the very first call, but is there any way we can check that? Yeah, because MA table index is also 1. Yeah, I think this is the very first call. So what we might do is look at how we are incrementing the A sample. So the bug wasn't here. That comment's no longer valid. We found the bug, and now we have a problem here. So I think, yeah, let me break this back up into 2 windows. So this is the init state. It seems very sparse. Yeah. A window index is 0. This num frames thing should not be 0. You know what? We didn't finish our clone code. Yeah, so if I go to, oh, looks like it doesn't get the mode at all. C++ mode. Please. Yeah. So if you look at this request filter buffer thing, it doesn't set any of the member variables, right? Yeah. Yeah. So we have to do that manually here. And we can't just do a straight up shallow copy because the pointer will get overwritten too. And that pointer is special. So what we can do is just say clone buffer, and in the top we will need to go back to the H file. Yeah, this is why I like Emacs. You can see everything. I don't even need to use my full monitor. I can screencast and have the status windows all around the monitor. So the one thing we don't need is clone buffer. We don't need ref count either, but we need channels. Oh, we do have a channels. Yeah. So we can do here buff channels as well. As long as that's valid. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, clone channels equals buff channels, and the clone num frames equals buff num frames. And that's all we need. That's all we have anyway within our buffer. Everything else gets filled in, and yeah, we should. Oh no! I think it's not gonna work. I hope it doesn't make me restart the iPhone. I just hate how long that takes. Okay, but we are rerunning the thing now. So, yeah, it's running. Too bad I made crappy sounds. So we have to wait for that long one to get into the... Oh, it's making sounds. Yeah. Yeah, let's see what happens. Okay, that's the long one. That sounded like it was resampled. We may have unconsciously implemented a resampler. Ah, that's right. I commented out the B window, and now the B window is valid. So this code works now. We found out what the bug is, and we have solved it. We have conquered the bug. Now we can re-enable the other parts of the code, which might have other bugs. So, why was that pitch being shifted down by 2 though? That sounded like a straight up resample. I'm not exactly sure. Well, actually no, that makes sense. We're moving the window sample by... Yeah. If we move the window sample by half, that will create a resampling. So that's kind of neat because that provides the step we want to do the resampling in. Just put the comment. This will resample if less than 1. And resample means, well, and then the way we speed it up is that the table index, when the window comes back around, yeah. So the case where we don't want stretching is when mstretch rate is just no. No. Yeah, the stretch rate part is not in the A sample incrementation. It's in when it gets reset to 0. So that happens here. Right here. Yeah. And currently, actually, we don't ever reset it. So once we finish with the window, I'm talking about the window index, this guy, which is not a, no, the table index. Is it table index? I'm getting confused. Yes. So we'll have to write the comment here, increment table index, which refers to the local window. Okay. Window index, which refers to the global sample index, and yeah. Yeah, so this is a little shaky still, but instead of, well, yeah, that should go to 0. And when this goes to 0, this is where we need the magic to happen. When it goes to 0, also move the window A sample according to the stretch ratio. Yeah. So for example, to go back to our picture, yeah, we can just do something like this. This is tricky, because then we also have to change the index when we jump backwards. This is the part that's ugly. I'm going to say no, that's definitely not, that shouldn't be there. Yeah, we have to have a temporary variable int jump back. Rewind samples. Rewind samples should be, well, how much should we rewind? That should be exactly, so this, if we just let it increment stretch window size every time we go through a stretch window, then we get just the normal rate, because that means this, we just go along the buffer as planned, with a rate of 1. But if we divide this by the stretch rate, and how is that? Stretch rate, stretch rate. Yeah. Then we get something more like well, yeah, then we get an actual slowdown effect because we're taking longer to get through the same buffer. And so we can subtract that here. And then, this is the ugly part. Now we have to, yeah, the thing is, window A sample is not a global sample. It's a local sample within the num frames. So what we can do is, while it's less than 0, that's when we take the A index and decrement that, and also yeah, obviously there's a better way to do this, but generally we won't be jumping back multiple windows, more than one. Oops. And window A sample plus equals, that should go up here. No, that should go down here. Anyway, they should be the same size. Yeah. And that should actually be above, because the decrementation could put it into nowhere. -1, for example. Yeah, and this will probably not compile again.